Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series, race number 30 here today from Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. Today we present to you the Worldwide Technology 400. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting from the pole will be Zach Fitzwater in the number 4. To his outside will be the number 37 of Spencer Mills, who did advance into the round of 12. Of course, we begin the round of 12 here today at Gateway. Of course, it'll be a challenging round. This might just be the calm before the storm for many of these guys. We'll see what happens, of course, as we get going. It is going to be a longer race, a much longer race compared to the last 2 days, which saw 32 and 40 lap races. Today we are running 64 laps around this 1.25 mile oval that drives like a short track, kind of. So should be an exciting event. Excuse me, I can't speak tonight. Anyway, let's get going. Let's roll the intro, and when we come back, we'll have your starting lineup. We'll take you to the green flag here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go, getting ready to kick off the round of 12, the second round of the playoffs for the Jello Cup Series. Here today at Gateway, Zach Fitzwater. He has not made the playoffs this season, hasn't gotten a win yet, but he gets the pole here today over a playoff driver in the number 37. Can he hang on, or will this be a day where someone can move into the round of 8? Green flag is out. We're underway at Gateway. Spencer Mills wasted no time. He takes the race lead. And of course, keep in mind again, if he wins here today, he will make the round of 8. So that, without question, has to be weighing on his mind. Of course, after this, we go to Talladega. That is going to be a wild card race in a way. We then go to the Charlotte Roval, and that'll end the round of 12. Again, 2 races that could change everything. So this win here today going to be very coveted by these playoff drivers if they can get it, because then they don't have to worry about what happens at Talladega or the Charlotte Roval. As we know, things can get dicey at those 2 tracks. Then, of course, we'll go to Texas, Watkins Glen, and Martinsville. That'll be the round of 8 before wrapping up the season at Ricky Raceway. That's all coming your way very soon. Here on GCN, you see the 4, trying to close the gap to the leader. Spencer Mills continues to lead here. Saw Joey Trickle in the top 10 now. 15 could also make it in with a win. Oh, someone else got loose and smacked the wall, it looks like. And it might have been it is the 42 Befode Sacco. This is huge playoff implications for him. He enters this round, the last seed again. He did lead the points. Keep in mind, he led the points after the round of 16. That got him 2 bonus points, or 2 playoff bonus points, but it still put him only with 3, and he's winless entering here today. So now he might have some work to do. If we stay caution free, he's going to have a lot of work to do to get back to the front, or to get to the front. Because otherwise he could be putting himself in a little bit of danger. Saw the battle for third back there. Another car spun out. Caution's out. The 8 of Lenny Florentine, heavy damage. The 23 of Dick Clark. And the caution comes out. Will we see a cycle of stops? Indeed we will. Keep in mind, these guys could go anywhere from 12 to 16 laps on fuel and tires. Oh, Lenny Florentine done for the day. A tough break for him in the round of 12. This will certainly put a lot of stress on him entering Talladega next weekend. Oh, the 2 Dylan Young with damage, or 22 rather, Mitchell Collins. Oh, the 34 plays some strategy, so does the 15. And those 2 will win the race off. Let's go see what happened. Well, sometimes Mitchell can get carried away with the memes. We all know that. But I think he triggered Charles in the worst way possible here. And Charles must have just decided, I've had enough of this, so turns him straight into the wall. And then, of course, see the 22 just comes back up on track here. And nowhere really for the 8 or the 07 to go. Tough break for Lenny Florentine. This is going to put a damper on his playoff hopes. Possibly the same for Austin Shaw. He took a bit of damage as well as the 41 of Nicholas Jowett. We'll take you back to the green. Welcome back. Only Lenny Florentine out of the race after that event, or incident there. It's going to be Keith Stevens, Joey Trickle, Spencer Mills, Tyler Faden, Skylar Martin's your top 5. As we get ready to go back racing here Green flag is out. We're back underway at Gateway. Here comes the one, Tyler Faden. He's not holding anything back. He got a win earlier he just got a win a few weeks ago, and he certainly loved that feeling of victory lane. He wants to continue it. Again, Tyler Faden is not in the playoffs, so for him a win means nothing. But don't tell him that. Same with the 34, by the way. As you see the 1 and the 34 battling it out. Looks like for now, Tyler Faden now the race leader. Now the 1 and the 15 have a little space. Again, Joey Trickle, your Daytona 500 winner. Trying to get his second win of the season. A big one here that would advance him to the next round of the playoffs. For Tyler Faden, this win will lock this one team in for the first 5 races of next season. If, of course, we have another season. Again, tune in. I want to remind everyone, tune in later this month. Keep checking our Discord. We will have an announcement soon regarding IndyCar. So something that you'll want to hear. And, of course, if you want to know about Season 8 Jello Cup and the other series, just keep checking out this channel. Something could be on the horizons in the coming weeks about that. You never know. And of course, keep checking us out here. It is Tinkle Group Game, the future home of Tinkle Group Gaming here on GCN. And look at this gap the one is putting on second place. It's up like 7/10, almost 8/10 there. And that lead grows another 5/10. Tyler Faden trying to run away with this thing, take another upset. Of course, there's still a long way to go in this race. Zach Fitzwater's just crawled up to third. Something to keep in mind. Here comes the 88 as well, Parker Smith. Oh, the 4 is right into the back of the 15. Someone ought to tell Fitzwater, hey, he's in the playoffs, you're not. And you see that'll open the door for the 88. Either Fitzwater really wanted that position, or he is really upset at Joey Trickle for something. If I'm Joey Trickle, I'm asking myself, what did I do? Here goes the 88. Looking for second. He's going to take it. Now can the 48 run, or the 88 run down the 1? See the lead now up to 3 seconds. 29 Alexander Road trying to put the pressure on the 88 of Parker Smith. And the 29 will pit, as will the 1. So the lead goes to Parker Smith. The caution is out. Oh, the 22 again, the 10, the 24, the 41, the 12 of Mohammed Zain Abdullah, the 07 of Tim Horton. His day's going to come to an end here. Let's get things figured out. Let's go see what happened. Looks like these guys get into each other coming to the pit lane. Ben Crouch, Nicholas Jowett. Jowett didn't, the 16 didn't appreciate it. The 24, I don't know what he did there, but it looks like he throttled up when he went to the 41. Then the 12 just straight dives low. How do you not see him there? Some questionable driving leads to this caution. Let's go take you back to the green. Getting ready for the restart here. More cars out of the race, by the way. You see Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Carter Joey out of the race, as well as Nicholas Jowett. Both playoff drivers, Tim Horton, Nate Rattray also joining, Lenny Florentine. Up front, it's going to be Tyler Faden, Maureen Tayami. The green flag is out. We're back underway. Here comes the 48 Austin Shaw. He's yesterday's winner. He does, I don't know if that's damage. I want to get a closer view and see. No, it was just a glitch. Alright. We're good. We can keep racing. Especially for the lead. Because Maureen Tayami is looking inside. And the 00 is going to take the lead this time by. Keep in mind the 00 is borderline top 33 right now. So any extra points that Maureen can take away from here will certainly help her stay in the top 33 and extend her lead over Mitchell Collins, who's 34th in the points. Oh, the 48 almost got into the back of the 00. Now the 48's looking for the lead. Down the front stretch. Maureen Tayami going to lead that lap, but here comes the 48. Austin Shaw looking for the lead. Down the back stretch. Can he complete the pass? Doesn't look like he can this time. Will he race it back on the inside? He's got help this time from the 1. Who leads that lap? It's the 00. They're still battling. This is not over. This is an intense battle for the lead here. And now the 48 is going to clear. Austin Shaw to the race lead once again here at Gateway this weekend. Of course, Austin Shaw, the winner of yesterday's race at Worldwide Technology Raceway for the Lift National Series. He led a handful of laps and worked his way into the round of 8. Can he do the same here today, except on the Cup side? We're past halfway now in this race. Austin Shaw, the leader. Here comes the 6 now into the picture. That's Michael Collins there. Keep in mind, he's the number 2 seed in the playoffs right now. Again, this is the final round that you can accumulate playoff points for a reset. So these guys considering that, and that's why Austin Shaw is trying so hard to keep the race lead, but also for Michael Collins right now, this is the battle for the points lead. He's up here in 6th. Where is the 88 right now? Parker Smith is out of the race in 34th. Looks like he blew up. Tough break for Parker Smith. His day is over. And that 20-point lead likely to evaporate now at the hands of the 6. And look at the lead that Austin Shaw is pulling off right now. 7/10 he gained that lap. Here he comes into the pits this time. That'll hand the lead to Maureen Tayami in the 00. And I expect this time the rest of them will pit. Again, this pit road, much like Homestead, gotta be careful hitting your marks here. There goes the 47. You see the 00 runs it wide. It might have to cycle back around. No, the 00 will get in, but Maureen Tayami, the damage is done. See, the 1 wins the race off. There's the 47. Tim Randolph, he's the race leader. And this time by, he'll make his way to the pit lane. But you saw there why I say this pit lane is so tricky to get onto, because that's the commitment cone right there on the backstretch. See, Dan Hummel also stayed out. Big news there. But for Maureen Tayami, that may very well take her out of this. Befode Sacco is in as well. He's up to 7th. Here we go. Will the 48 take the lead? It looks like he will for the time being. So Austin Shaw cycles back out to the race lead. See the top 10 there. Maureen Tayami dropped all the way to 10th, now down to almost 12th. You see the 14 tags the 00 in the corner panel. That could have been disastrous if he moved up just a little more. But a nice little side draft by Trevor Collins there. Won't pay off. Dan Hummel up to the top 15 as well. See the battle for 3rd. Skylar Martin's trying to get it on the outside there, or at least hang on to it. I'm not sure what it is. Meanwhile, Austin Shaw, a 2-second lead. He could take 2 of the 3 events here this weekend at Gateway. And again, to put himself in position to advance to the next round of the playoffs would be huge. Because again, the next 2 races, Talladega and the Charlotte Roval, there is no guarantee that those are wins for these playoff drivers. There's no guarantee these guys because if so, these guys, again, with the win, they guarantee they don't have to worry about what happens at that track. Again, nothing is a guarantee at those tracks. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just thought I'd try to regather it. But yeah, nothing's guaranteed at those 2 tracks coming up, and they could change everything, which is why it's bad for those guys that are out of this race right now, because some of them might not fare so well at those types of tracks that are coming up. Again, a super speedway, which I would have liked Charles Sanford's chances had he advanced to the next round of the playoffs, but it didn't work out that way. But hey, Michael Collins could be in the running there, and then of course Joey Trickle could be a favorite as well. So it's not all lost, but obviously Charles Sanford would have been a huge favorite entering Talladega. Same with Diego Yepes. He could be a heavy favorite entering Talladega. He's running in 15th right now. But of course, he's won at super speedways before. That's how he won his championship. So we can't rule him out of that running there. I mean, Simon Davis would have been the biggest threat at Talladega. He's already won a race this season at Talladega. But of course, he has failed to advance. But I guess if I gotta say anything, you can't rule out these rookies. I mean, Befode Sacco, he's 31st right now, but you can't rule him out at Talladega. You can't rule out Nicholas Jewett, who's actually out of the race, and I completely forgot. But yeah, you can't rule out some of these guys, especially below the cut line entering this round, because they could be rubbing their mitts together and saying, oh man, this is opportunity. You know, and for Befode Sacco, this could be opportunity for him. Because obviously, if Befode Sacco wins a race, he moves the cut line. I mean, Skylar Martins also could very well be a threat at those races. He's trying to battle for third still, this time on the inside lane. Keep in mind, this is the guy who won back-to-back earlier this season. And of course, if he can chase down the 48, he could be battling for his third win of the season. Austin Shaw, the lead's evaporating. He decides to pit for what could be the final time today. So Nikolai Sykes to the race lead now on lap 51. There's one thing, of course, we got to mention, the possibility of a late race caution that could change everything. We saw it in the truck race. Could we see it here on the Cup side? You see the 19 peel in. He's going to make his stop. Skylar Martin's coming in as well. That'll hand the lead to Tim Randolph. You see the 48 out and away. It's so easy to lose a lap here by pitting. The 47 is going to stay out an extra lap. Did we get it? Caution. That could very well be the bigger question out of all of this. No, we didn't. So maybe Tim Randolph trying to stretch the tank to be sure he can make it to the finish. The 48 right behind. Or maybe the 47 was hoping for a caution. So there, the 47 stayed out the latest. And the other thing now is he's going to have fresh tires, which could be crucial here in his attempt to run down the field. See, I believe the 48 will now cycle around to second. There's the 47. There's the 48. The lead actually belongs to Befode Sacco right now in the 42. Keep in mind he's on a different cycle. But of course the fact that he's leading laps is huge. Because again, he got involved in an accident earlier, really took him out of the running. And now the 48's going to go back to the race lead. 10 laps of racing to go. See, the lead is back up to almost 3 seconds for Austin Shaw. Again, a reminder, a win pushes him into the round of 8, regardless of what happens in the next 2 events, and I can't stress that enough. Again, the next 2 races, Talladega and the Charlotte Roval. Up, here we go. This could be a lap traffic moment. Presented by Fitzwater's Angerness here. 42 on cold tires. Austin Shaw on fresh tires. Or warm tires. And you see here the 48's just going to drive right around on the outside. But the question is, will he be able to hold off the 42 now? Here we go, coming to 5 to go this time. You see the 42 has fallen way back. It definitely seems like once Austin Shaw gets some heat in those tires, he can make a run. But again, the fuel could be a concern. If that's the case, that would turn this race right over to maybe Nikolai Sykes. Again, Nikolai Sykes, I believe, only needs one more win to put that 19 in the top 33 if we have a Season 8. But more than likely, it would put it in the hands of Tim Randolph with 4 to go. Of course, Tim Randolph has been on an alternate, he's been on a long pit strategy. He has enough to make it to the finish, I'd imagine. Come to 3 to go this time. The gap at almost 3 seconds. That time it closed a little bit, but again, these guys got to get around the 42. How nice does the 42 play with the 48? Will he hold off the challengers behind? 2 to go. See the gap closing, but again, these guys got to get by before Sacco. And I imagine the 42 probably won't help the 48 here. I mean, keep in mind, it is a fellow Chevy driver, but at the same time, do you really want to help someone advance to the round of 12? Or round of 8, rather, as the white flag waves. 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Austin Shaw, the leader, by over 2 seconds. And for Austin Shaw, again, his first ever Jello Cup Series playoff appearance. He made it past the round of 16 into the round of 12. On the Lift National side, he made the playoffs as well. Made it to the round of 8 with a win yesterday. Well, guess what? It's going to be deja vu here once again today. Austin Shaw wins and advances to the round of 8. Congratulations to this 48 team. They do not have to worry going to Talladega in the Roval now. Huge for this 48 team. Big win for them. Congratulations. Again, the fuel is a concern, but certainly not in the eyes of Austin Shaw, which is great for them. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings, and we'll be back at Talladega next weekend. Until then, goodbye, everyone.